Welcome to EMS Bug Tracker. This is just a short video with some instructions going over the functionality of the application for those of us who don't really like to read instructions. So first off, EMS Bug Tracker is an error management software used to track problems and issues related to software development. The software allows for the creation of projects, trouble tickets within those projects, and 4 roles will have interaction with those projects and tickets with various levels of permissions and responsibilities. This is a demo application that allows for outside users to come in as one of the 4 roles and experience how the application operates based on those roles. So first off, this is the landing page. If you got to this video, you probably already hit this landing page, but you may not have seen everything that the page offers. Obviously, there's a little marketing video here. There's also access to the developer portfolio. There's pop-up modals with expanded screenshots. And then this section here gives you access directly to the application as one of the 4 roles. So if we just go to administrator, it takes you to an acceptance page where you can just log in as administrator. Once you're here, if you want to log off and then log back in, you can pick another role to practice with the application. There's also the opportunity to register as a new user. Here you can put in first name, last name, display name, email, password, confirm the password, and then add an attachment for a profile picture. And that would appear over here on the left-hand side. So we'll just go back to the login. We'll go into the application as administrator. Now on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a menu bar. The menu bar is collapsible, which expands the viewing area. Most of the time, you'll probably use the application with the menu bar expanded. You have the EMS dashboard home button. You have a master dashboard. Now for admin, it's called admin master dashboard. Other users, it's just called master dashboard. All projects, all tickets, all ticket attachments, all ticket comments, all ticket notifications, all ticket histories, and then available users. Now this will be edited somewhat based on the role that you're logged in as, such as all projects, tickets, that sort of stuff will be limited to just what is applicable to the logged in user. So whatever you have the need to know, that's what will appear on the left hand side. We'll take a quick look at the admin master dashboard. And we'll just wait for Azure here to figure out what they want to do. That takes you to a screen with a limited viewing area of the projects index, the tickets index, and the notifications index. Now, for the regular user on the left-hand side, you'll see, my projects and my tickets. But since admins don't get assigned to projects or tickets, the admin will rely on the all projects and all tickets menus. Here you have some jQuery tables. Within those tables, you have the opportunity to view the users assigned to a project, and you have some scrollable areas there where there's more than what fits in a certain space. They're scrollable. Same thing with tickets. And you can select anywhere from 10 to 100 per view, and then those individual viewing areas are scrollable. Same for tickets and notification indexes. Now from here you can do some basic things. Now this is just a small version of what the all projects index or my projects index will look like if you're just a regular user. Same thing with tickets. Here there's some other features like project details. Admins have the ability to see all projects. Project managers have the ability to see all the projects, but only the details of ones in which they're assigned to. Here, admins and project managers can edit and assign users. Admins have the advantage of archiving any project. Project managers can archive projects in which they're assigned. Archiving a project simply freezes that project in time regardless of the status. There's a warning if there's any open or unresolved tickets to the user saying, hey, not everything's been resolved within this project. Are you sure you want to continue? You can continue by hitting archive or skip it by hitting back to the list, and then that project will be archived. If you then go in and look at ticket details, it'll notify you that the project is, or the ticket is archived and changes are not allowed, but you can still go in and view the particular details, such as viewing a ticket comment. You can look at it in more detail. You just will not be able to edit it if you're a project manager or an admin like you would normally be able to. Hitting this button here will take you back to the entire comment list. Otherwise, you can just hit the back button, take you back to where you were. Same thing here for viewing attachments. You can view the attachment, you can download the attachment, you just won't be able to edit the attachment. Here you see a PDF being displayed in a modal. So also you can go in and see ticket notifications. Now in this case, if this had been a ticket with multiple notifications, those would have been archived, but a ticket notification notifying the pertinent users that the ticket was archived, that will be available and active, not in an archive status. So this is a unique feature only available to project managers. I'm sorry, available to administrators. Create new table data. What that does is, since this is a demonstration application, people can go in there and they can delete projects, edit projects, and if you want to start with a fresh batch of data to work with, you can go in, hit create new table data. There's a small warning that pops up with a description saying what's about to happen. Click create new table data. It will generate 10 projects with internal tickets and notifications and such. That does take several seconds to maybe a minute, depending on what's going on with the server at the time. So we won't do that right now, but that is available. And then if we go into all projects, you'll see a more expanded version of what we saw in the master dashboard. Access to all the projects. You can see the details. Here you can also see where the current status of the project is listed in the column, archived versus active. And if it's archived, you can unarchive it. If it's active, you can archive it. Here, administrators and project managers can edit projects and assign users. You can see here you can assign a project manager, developer, and submitter. So, and then if you save it and don't make any changes, nothing will happen. Let's go back to the project index. That's pretty much it for the project. This is a pretty simple application. It does have a lot of built-in features and protections. Here you can see administrators can create new projects. This would be available for project managers as well. Let's move into tickets, all tickets. Again, like I said, for an individual user without certain protections, you would see, or certain permissions, you would see my tickets. Here's a list of all the tickets. You can see who the user assigned to. The owner would be the submitter who created the ticket, and then the name, priority status, type, title, description. There's a lot of information here in a little space, so you can go to where you need to go at a glance. Again, this is a archived ticket, so no changes can be made. Up here you'll see notifications and histories. This is a place where users can see all their messages. Now typically an administrator is not going to get notifications because they're not assigned to projects and don't need to know, but they can always go to the all notifications or all histories and see what's going on. All users can send a message. They can put in notification details. They need to reference a ticket, and then they would also need to reference the people within their project that they can send to. Now, this is an administrator. Administrator can send to any user they desire, and they can address any ticket that they want to. So those are some of the basic features, and these are this will be a list of histories, and whoever the notification is addressed to or is relevant to, it will appear here. Only to users who the notification is addressed can mark it as read. So we'll just let's go in here and actually just log off. We'll go in as a developer just so you can see some of the notifications. Go in as guest developer. See here we have 9 notifications. This is notifying the user that their project has been archived, and as you can see, it's not read. We can go into the details. We can mark it as read. We can save it and then go back, and you can see when we go into the view all that it has been read. So it lists them by most recent and which ones have or have not been read. So here you can see my projects, my tickets, ticket comments, ticket attachments, notifications, histories, and of course available users. Here in available users, users have the ability to see all users that are in the system, and you can see details for that user, but you can't make any changes. An admin will be able to go in there and assign roles and make changes to the user. So that's just a brief overview of the system. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot out an email from the landing page, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. All right, thank you very much. Enjoy. Bye.